Questions for Zander.
Is Charlie Taylor the greatest hitter in college baseball history because people are talking?
He's the greatest catcher because I've thrown to him a lot, but he's obviously progressed in his hitting, and it's great to see him obviously, hit 2 bombs tonight. Almost called his first one, but it was at bat too soon.
You also just mentioned that you threw to him a lot last year. How have you seen him improve defensively over the offseason?
The framing and just the setting up, just basic catcher stuff, but you can always get better at the basics, and obviously I said it, I love throwing to him. We got a little connection, this sign right here, but yeah, it's a Georgia connection, so Dunwoody to Flowery Branch, it's 35 minutes, but it's still a connection.
How would you assess your first 2 outings of the year so far?
Personally, not very great, but overall, it's just whatever I got to do to get outs and, not try to walk guys and just, get outs and just do the best for the team.
Did you change much this offseason, or was it more about kind of perfecting what you started working on last year?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I changed much. I was just trying to perfect. I was trying to perfect too much out there today, and I think I caught myself overthinking too much in certain situations.
What'd you like from the guys that followed you tonight on the mound?
Oh, loved it. Combs is pretty good. JJ's pretty good. Everybody that came after with Bryce and Zach, it's always good to see, big guys do big things, and they're starting to get experience, and, they're starting to live the college life here. And, it's kind of crazy that we're up by 22, and, here comes Joyce right out the bullpen, Last year we saw his brother do 100, and obviously he's on that track too.
How comfortable were you with kind of your role, maybe as to do a midweek start, but come out of the bullpen on the weekend and kind of switch back and forth between those two?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing last year. I've prepared myself, obviously, a year of doing that. It's obviously helped me mature a lot better. But, like you said it, whatever the role, I'll be ready to pitch whenever.
Is it challenging not to press when there feels like there's 8-10 guys that are competing for those weekend innings?
Yeah, everybody's competing. In these non-conference, it's all about competing the best way you can. And, in the fall, it was definitely a competition out there. But it goes back to the role thing. Whatever V feels comfortable with, it'll put you in a role to succeed.
Any more questions for Zander? Awesome.